Hello everyone and welcome back to the series. Today we're going to explore the Bool built-in function in Python and we're going to take a look at real-life examples. So if you're a beginner to Python or you're looking forward to level up your Python skills, then this video is definitely for you. So let's get started. In Python, Bool is a built-in function that converts a value to a Boolean value. So it's either going to return true or false, and it's actually very important if you want to evaluate the truthfulness of an expression or a variable. So let's see some examples. First, I'm just going to throw some numbers to the bool function. So I will say bool, and then I'm just going to pass 1 to it, and it returns true. That means Python consider 1 or 2 or 3 that way to be true. So what do you think will happen if we pass 0 to it? So let's try and then see bool, and then let's say 0. All right, so that returns false. So that means Python evaluates 0 to false. All right, so let's consider maybe an empty string. So let's say bool, and then let's give it empty strings like this, and it also returns false. How about we give it something inside a string and it returns true? All right, so let's take some complex or real life examples, and for that I'm just going to use the Visual Studio code for that. All right, so imagine you have a simple form and you want users to enter their names. One thing you don't want them to do is to leave the name section blank. So we can just rely on the bool built-in function to check this, to enforce this. So what we're going to do first is to let me define a name variable, and I'm just going to accept an input. So here, let's give them a prompt, and the prompt is going to be enter your name. All right, so that is going to be the prompt. And now that is where the bool function comes into play. So we say if bool, then we pass whatever the person enters here. So it's going to be the name variable. Say we say name. So if something is entered, then it's actually going to evaluate to what? True. So here we can print, and what we want to print is very simple. We want to use the f string. So we're going to say we're going to print, and what we want to print is the name of the person. So you want the name, and then we are going to say welcome. So that is what we are going to do. And if nothing is entered, that means you're going to have fallback on the else statement. That's where we print, and we are going to print, please enter your name. So let's run this one and then see. So as we run it, we are saying enter your name. And for the first time, I'm just going to click on enter. That means I'm not entering anything. And it says, please enter your name. That means our application is working just fine. I'm just going to run it for the second time. And now I'm just going to enter my full name. And it says, Tachimusa, welcome. All right, so let's take another example. This time around, we are going to define a list called task. Okay. This is going to be an empty list. All right. Then we go through the same thing. First, we say, all right, so if bool of tax, then we pass the tax variable to it. So if there are tax in the tax list, then we can print. And what we're going to print is very simple. We are going to print as well. You have some tasks to complete. That's perfect. But when there is nothing in the task list, we can now print. And what you're going to print is, then we can print there are no tasks to complete. All right, so guys, let's run this and then see. So because our task is empty, the task list is empty, we are saying that there are no tasks to complete. But suppose I put or I threw anything, it doesn't matter what I threw inside, anything inside of it, and then save it and then run it again, you're going to see you have some tasks to complete. All right, guys, this is how to use the bool function. Even though it's very simple, but it has a lot of applications. If you find this tutorial very helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and then leave a comment in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video.